Somebody wants me. Yes? You need a super? Okay, super. I'm on my way. Woohoo! You wonder what I'm doing? Well, I'm just getting in the mood for a session of super. A fast-paced card game where you recruit superheroes, go on missions, and gain million fans. Check it out. Super is a 2 up to 4 player card game where the first player to have reached 50 million followers wins the game. It's based on contract, open draft, and race mechanics. Each player gets an agency board, a player aid, and a score tracker. You place the central board, shuffle the super cars, the superheroes, and flip 4 of them to occupy the spots there. Shuffle the mission cards, that's the contract component. Reveal 4, place the stunt tokens nearby, and the last person who read a comic book takes the first player token and goes. Super! The super cars are of 4 factions. We have the robotics, with the blue color, the mutants with the red color, the galactic coalition with the green color, and the humans with the purple color. Each super has a power from 1 to 4 stars, a type of ability. The symbol means that it's permanent for as long as it's in your agency board. The symbol is an instant. It does it once it gets play on your board. The mission cards, they match the colors of course, the super factions. And here we have the type, here we have the mission reward, can be an instant effect, or for instance here, a permanent effect. In this case, from now on, getting green mission cards will cost you 2 less stars. And then we have the partner bonus. To do a mission, you would have to use at least a leader super of the color of the faction. If also another super participate to the mission and of the same color, you also trigger the partner bonus. And then the mission requirements. How many stars or how much stars power you must have to defeat this mission, and the faction of the lead super. Each type of mission has its own flavor. On your turn, you must play a super, which means recruiting a super from the central board and placing in your agency board strategically, as we were saying. And before or after, you may, optional, go on a mission. The contract mechanic, satisfying, fulfilling the requirements of a mission, discarding a certain amount of supers to fulfill the mission, and keep it here to remember for many purposes. The game comes with 4 beautiful agency boards. That's your player area. There are 6 spots. That's where you will be playing your supercars. And that's where the game shines, because where you place your heroes matters a lot. For instance, you see this card's ability, it's referred to the card to his right. Where to place your supercars in your agency board. Whoa. Super! Playing a super is simple. You recruit a super from the central board and place it in one of your spots. Once it's placed, cannot be moved. And as you only have 6 spots, if for instance all the spots are taken, you can always recruit another super by discarding one of the one present in your area. When played, supercars activate their ability. If it's a one-time effect, like in this case, it triggers immediately and only once. In this case, you place a stun token on the ability of an opponent's super card. A card with a stun token no longer benefits from his permanent ability, but it keeps his power and his faction type. So in this case, I will take one of these, and you know what? This guy had a great ability. We stun it. Oh, I'm sorry. And we block the ability. Keep in mind that there are ways to get rid of stun tokens. Or there can be permanent ability. Like in this case, one of the coolest abilities of the game is the veteran ability. When you will see soon, a super goes on a mission, it gets then discarded. Unless he's a veteran, in that case, he slides down and goes to another spot on the agency board. He only applies once, so next time you will use it, it will get discarded. Super! Or on your turn, before or after playing a super, you can go on one or more missions if you were that good, and that's where the game shines. That's the difference between good player and bad players. How many missions can you accomplish in one turn? In this case, let's say I go on a mission with my 2 supers here. I want to go for that mission. It requires 5 stars, goddamn. And of course, the leader super must be of the purple faction. I have 2 of them, so I even have I'm gonna get also the partner bonus. So in this case, I would normally discard these 2 cards. They happen to have the veteran ability, provided that they're on a top row and that if there is room on a bottom row, they will not get discarded this time. They accomplish the mission, which is gonna give me a permanent effect, in order to go on purple mission in the future, it will cost me 1 less power. And since I had also a partner bonus, I get 4 million fans. Oh yeah, let me count this baby. Woohoo! Yes! Only 46 to go. Yes! Another example of going on a mission, let's say I need to do this mission here. All right, I need 5 stars. Well, I have them, 3, 4, 5. Well, but I need at least a leader of this faction, green faction. So I need this guy. I need to get to 5 stars. So I will be using all 3 of my super, and I will be succeeding. My supers will get discarded with the exception of the veterans. In this case, my friend here who goes down here. So let's look at the mission that I accomplished. As a permanent ability, every time, including this time, I complete a green mission, I get 2 million. So in my case, let's say I was 4, I go to 6 million fans. Yes! And then if I had the partner bonus, I would have got an additional 3 million. So I keep this one, very juicy, very strategic. That again, another layer of strategy, one mission to get and when to get them. Super! Now, another layer of strategy is added by another rule, the bad buzz. Let's say it's my turn. You know what? I don't like the supers that are there. You know what? I can spend 2 million fans to spread a bad buzz. Discard all these super cards and refill them before doing the mandatory play a super card. And you know what? Love it, love it. This is one of my favorite cards, and I'm gonna get this baby exactly what it deserves to. So right here, and permanently is gonna give 1 extra star, 1 extra power to his friends, his adjacent friends here. This guy now is a 4. Super! Super comes also with an expansion, with Sidekicks cards. I'm sure you've noticed that there is a darker area here. What is that for? It's for the sidekick. Sidekicks are shuffled in the super deck. Instead of playing a super on your turn, you can recruit a sidekick, place it on an empty spot, or even on top of a super. And for as long as the card is alone, doesn't do anything. But when a super is played with it, is linked to it, and it gives a permanent benefit to the super. In this case, the super is also of the red faction symbol. When a super goes on a mission, it gets discarded, but a sidekick remains on your agency board. On your turn, you may at any time sacrifice a sidekick to trigger its sacrifice ability. In this case, it would give a +2 power to the hero that is linked to. If a sidekick is targeted by a stun, unlike super card that remains into play, it's immediately discarded. No! Super! The game is over when a player reaches 50 million followers. We finish the current round. Or there is another option. When you go to refill at the end of the turn, you always refill the line of the supercars and the line of the missions. When you go to refill the mission, if you cannot refill completely or for mission, the game is immediately over. And the winner is the one with more followers. Follow us. Look at our juicy power.